What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and if you're ready for a woods guide, stay tuned. So, you spawned at the old station. Well, you could have spawned anywhere actually on this side. Now keep in mind, this is not going to be a guide of routes I take. This is not anything that I do. This is not like the routes I take. This is not everywhere I go. This is just showing you everywhere you can loot in woods. And the reason why I'm doing this is because there's about to be an update to woods, and they're adding a new scav boss. And so I thought that'd be better for people that are coming, that are new, maybe to have an updated version. And of course the scav boss is not in right now, but we can relate after that comes out. So so of course we spawned on the UN side, the RUAF side, extraction side. You can either spawn on this side or you can spawn on the outskirts side, which is on the other side. But if you spawn on this side, a good point of interest is, of course, if you spawned in the old station, you're on that side, or if you spawned near a factory looking area, that is definitely on the UN RUAF side. So what we're going to do, mountain stash is this way. The way you can tell that is there's a big old mountain side. You can literally see the mountains from here. The mountains, you can see them behind those trees. This is the railroad. It leads through towards the area we're going to take. And so what I normally do is I run this gate right here, but what we are going to do is we're going to start, let's see, you know what, we'll circle around is what we're going to do. So we'll come over here. There's a little, this is the RUAF, I believe, or this is the UN. This is the UN exit. Extract. I mean, don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure it's the UN side. This truck, I've never seen anything spawn over it. Maybe inside of it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's locked. Nothing really here that you're really used. And there's nothing really on this road that is useful, other than a couple of little shacks like this. I've seen loot spawn right here. On these little things. People have said that armor and backpacks have spawned on here. I haven't seen it, so don't quote me on that either. There's a jacket in here, I believe, and that's it. Cigarettes on the ground, sometimes pliers, yep. Your normal industrial stuff. Continuing on, I'm not going to go over much of the extracts because I'm not very proficient. I don't know a lot about the extracts on here, other than the fact that I know where most of them are. I think some of these are scav extracts. PMC extracts are just mostly the RUAF, UN, and outskirts. So we'll continue on this little road. This is all on the UN side, of course. So there's some ammo that spawned here. There's a couple things that we're going to go through over here once we get on this side. I'm just going to like go down this way first. Little backpack right here. I mean, backpack. A little, what do you call it? Jump bag. Jesus Christ. And then continuing on right here towards the UN gate. Or the RUAF gate. God dang. This is actually, it's green, so, I don't think you can exit out of there. I haven't seen anything spawn on these things either. Right here, you're gonna want to loot. It's a good area to loot. There's a jump bag back here. Yeah, this truck's locked. There's a green box here, weapons case, and that is pretty much it for this area. But you go right over here, and there's a weapons crate and another one. This is a really good spot for snipers to sit, so I'd watch out if you come up through here. Good sniper spot. See the Lumberyard right there, and then the other side of the rocks, which is another place for snipers to sit, so watch out for that as well. Coming over here, you really have no reason to be going in this little area over here. It's called no man's land for a reason. I would really stick to the sides is what I would do, but you can do as much as you please. If you feel like you should run through here, go ahead. The chances of you getting capped in the back of the head are really high, though, especially if the servers are very populated. But this is the only thing out here that you have any reason to be in, And really, I never even come out to check that. It's not worth it. There's a jump bag and a weapons crate, and one time there was nothing in the weapons crate. So you take the chance if you want. I normally don't, just because people watch this thing like a hawk. For that reason, it's just way too risky. But you go right here, and there it is, right here, standing out in the open. So it looks like there's a good AK. But yeah, you can be seen from all around. You can come right here, and then there's a jump bag. I'm not really gonna look in these things because you guys should know what's in there usually. I think like cigarettes and stuff like that spawn in them. Coming down here, this little road, this is, and also no, there are scavs everywhere in this area, especially in that area. I've seen a scav spawn on this road right here, but there's a vehicle down here, right there. This vehicle right here that's in the water, it's the only one that's right in this area. I've seen a key spawn right here for 316. It said sand 316. Don't quite know what that is. There's a blood sample right here that you're gonna need for a therapist quest, I believe. And I think that was it. There's some crackers that spawn right there or something. And then going up here, there's not much really, other than a good way for you to go if you're trying to go towards the lumberyard. Yeah, so you see. You can see Lumberyard pretty good right here. There's a loot area right there you can watch. Scav spawn all over the area over there, so I would also watch out for that. What I normally do is I run down this way right here, and then I tip over this hill. And just because there are 3 shacks right below us. Let's see. This little shack right here is it's pretty valuable. It's got 2 jackets, filing cabinets, food can spawn on here, and a jump bag. I have not seen anything spawn on here. I think something does, I just can't remember what it is. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this little shack. If you go down this way though, and this is when you enter the lumberyard, but I like to go way over here. I'm normally on top of this hill actually, and I come from, there's scavs that spawn right over here in this area. Whichever way you want to take the lumberyard, it's your decision. I just take it from wherever I'm coming from. Right here there's a jump bag right there. You can just sprint and jump, get up here. This truck, I've never seen anything spawn here. I think the doors are locked actually. I think you need a Yoda key or a Toto key. I don't know what it is. These 3 shacks, the first one's not very important until you it's got jackets and a jump bag, and therapist quest is right underneath this bed. One of the quest food spawns up here, of course. Coming right here, there's a grenade box, which casually spawns grenades if you get to it first, as you can see. And then the safe, and then food, of course, drinks, water, and then moving on to this one, I think it's just a weapons crate, some jackets, and a jump bag, and something, I don't know if anything spawns right there. So that's it for the little shacks. You can move here, because there's nothing really useful up there at all, on that road at least. Coming up here, I've never seen stuff spawn on top of here, I don't think. I think I've seen something spawn here before. This weapons crate, quest item does spawn up here. I don't know who for. You can easily get up there, just sprinting and jumping, it'll spawn right there. That's another Toyota key or Yoda key, whatever they call it. In here, there's 2 weapons crates. There's one right here and there's one right here. Don't miss it, because I've missed it before just because I couldn't see it. Coming right here, there is just a jacket and a weapons crate. And then once again, moving down here to the last little barn thing, there's a weapons crate down here at the very end. God damn, I need my stamina. Right there. And if you want to, if you're risky enough, you can come down here. And there's a weapons crate sitting right on top of that, if you see it. A little small one. Usually what I do, once I leave here, if it's possible, I run behind these rocks over here as soon as I get some stamina. Coming up right here, you have a flash drive spawn. These things spawn literally right here. Some food, and then some more food right here, and that bag right there. Going through, a good point of reference to remember. Let's see if we can find it without. This is the marked area. As you can see, it can spawn a lot of things. Anything in the game. I've seen RSASs. Of course, there's lighters right here. See, is that a lighter? Yeah, Zippo. And anything, jackets right there. And then coming down, if you see the mark, a good point of reference, by the way, also, is that you can see the checkpoint right here. I like to check checkpoint. It's pretty useful. So coming right here at the checkpoint, if you can check it, I think there's a spawn in here something. Back door is a medic bag. You can usually find some good pieces of medical equipment. So as you see, alloy splint, I don't feel like checking the rest of it. There's a good gun rack right there. I've seen stuff spawn up here. Gun crate, filing cabinets, and a key spawn, of course. What kind of key is this? I forget actually. Sand 314. So that's pretty good. And now we're pushing more to the end. But what we're going to do is go down here and then circle back up towards the mountain stash so I can get that. Alright, so there's the checkpoint. This road forks off. It goes to this little extract right here. I think it's a scav extract. I forget what it's called. And this road right here leads to the scav house, which is right there. You can see in that different distance. Scavs love walking up this road right here. And all around there. I've seen some in this area too somehow. But right here is a bunker. It's the second bunker that you see. The first one is near Mountain Stash. We'll get to that once we get towards that side of the map, because I know I took a funky little way. This key for the bunker, it is an extract, as you can see. You have to have the key. You can find the key for this extract. As a little stutter. You can find it in dorms, the second story, the third story dorms, and customs, in room 220. And you can find the key sitting on the desk, and it should unlock this door right here. So, but other than that, there's a bag, crate, and I think there's another crate in there, right there. So yeah, that's pretty good. So this is Scav Hut. I've seen maybe 3 or 4 scavs spawn here before. This is a pretty populated area. There's food that spawns in here every like on the desk and stuff like that. There's really no reason to be back here either as well. But if you move this way, so if you see the scav house, if you move towards the shoreline, there's a little weapons crate there you can use. I tend not to use it though. I mean, it's just no point. So right here is the cabin, little shack. It's actually pretty useful. I meant to say that. I don't know why I said it's just a weapons crate, but there's a weapons crate right here. I've seen loot spawn on here as well, as you can see, MRE. In here, you get a bunch of useful equipment, scope, silencers, stuff like that. M4 or an AK spawns on this rack right here every now and then. That's as far as I know for here. There's a scav around here somewhere, if I can remember correctly. There he goes, right here. He spawns food, drinks, and stuff like that, as I believe. Oh, a CPU fan. I didn't know that. Screw nut. Cigarettes, drink, bolts, in, and CPU fan. So yeah, he spawns a couple different things. And that's really the only thing from this side, which is the shoreline. So you just need to head back towards the Scav house. So moving behind these rocks right here, there's a weapons crate, 2 weapons crates, and an easy way to remember that is just because this road forks off, and one part of the road goes to an extract and the other part goes towards the checkpoint. It's the rocks literally on the right side of the extract. So this is the fork, this is the road, it forks, and then it goes that way towards the Scav house, as you can see right here as it forks. So this is the fork. You just go behind those rocks right there. This is a pretty good spot to sit from and snipe scavs from up here, because this is a bad little area to come through to enter the Lumberyard. You're on high ground, so this is a pretty good area, and you can see anything coming from that way, anything coming from down from Mountain Stash. So this is a pretty good spot. I actually sit here in my second episode that I just uploaded of my I was sitting there with a SKS and I was tearing things up. So it's a pretty good spot to sit from. So this is Mountain Stash. Right here you can extract right here you can extract with 3,000 rubles. I usually keep it in my wallet, just 3,000 rubles. You'll sit here for a minute. It'll be a car here. I don't know why the car is not here. I guess because it's offline mode, but a car will be sitting there and you can extract for 3,000 rubles. It just takes a minute. A scav sniper spawns on these rocks right here. Not very fun. So watch out for that. And then move it up here to the top of the Mountain Stash area. This is a scav extract for sure, I know of. And it's pretty... It can get populated. There's a lot of PMC spawns coming along this wall right here that's about to come up, and they normally run past the Mountain Stash just because it's the first thing that they go to. So yeah, so Mountain Stash is right here, and there's a crate, just one crate. So that's all from Mountain Stash, but that's not all for this little area. If you literally go right up here, there's a rock at the bottom of the hill, and this is to a bunker. I mean, yeah, this is to the first bunker on this side. I call it the first bunker. It's not because I got to it first. It's just I just call it first bunker just to differentiate the two. So you can go literally at the top of this hill and see the rock. Is that it? No, this is the plane crash. Okay. This is another point of reference. If you spawn anywhere near here and you know you're close to Mountain Stash. Mountain Stash is literally right there. This wall right here will lead you to the UN gate and stuff like that. There is the rock. Okay, so that rock right there. This rock, there's the bunker, but this rock right here, you can literally line up perpendicular, oh, not perpendicular, in line with the Mountain Stash. Get right here. It literally lines up with the Mountain Stash and Old Station. Old Station's literally, come on, right there. So Old Station's right there. It literally sits in the middle, and right here is the bunker. And there's the bunker. Got one right there, one right there, one right here. I'm pretty sure that's it, as I know of. So you come out of here, and there's Mountain Stash, of course. And then you can literally go right over here. I'll just fast forward it. There's the bunker. Literally go right over here. There's a big hill. And you should see these rocks up here. Come up to the rocks. And there's a weapons crate. Right here. So literally in line. Past these little pile of rocks. And the bunker is right there. Right there. So I'm pretty sure we covered everything that I can think of. Don't get mad if I miss something. Just leave in the comments and tell me what I missed. Please don't hate. I'm new to this, but I know Woods Map well enough to know the important looting spots. So just bear with me. There's one more spot that I guess I can tell you guys about. Oh, you know what? I already did the no man's land. The reason why, yeah, you should not. Yeah, okay, I already showed that. figured I didn't show that, but I did. That little area that was in the middle of the open, there's just no reason to be going out there. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. There's Old Station, that's where we left off, by the way. Or that's where we started. So, basically did a big old circle. Oh, a really weird looking circle. But if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, subscribe if you want more content like this, because I will. I really enjoy this game, and I actually think I found a new game to play all the time that I really enjoy. So I will see you guys next time.